Hello students, welcome back to MathFeast Java programming tutorials. In this video, I'll discuss bubble sort on a string array and optimized bubble sort algorithm. Let's see the contents. Introduction, bubble sort on strings program, dry run of the same program to appreciate optimized bubble sort algorithm, and Java programs using optimized bubble sort algorithm and sorting two different data type arrays. Practice exercise. Let's start. Unsorted arrays, we know names is the array name Aman, Zoya, Bhuvan, Arti, Siddharth, Bala. 6 elements are there. Index starts from 0 to 5. Names in ascending order Arti, Aman and Siddharth at the end. Names in descending order Siddharth at beginning, Arti at last. Bubble sort on strings program has only one change, that is if. 2 for loops, 1 if, 3 swapping statements. But if has compareTo method. compareTo method I have discussed in lesson number 46. Link is given in the description box. But in a nutshell, compareTo is called from one string. This is an instance method. So names of k is initially 0, that is Aman, dot compareTo names of k plus 1, 0 plus 1 element is Joya. So we try to swap adjacent elements. But compareTo can return an integer. It can be 0, less than 0, that is any negative number, greater than 0, any positive number. Equals to 0 means the strings which are compared by the compareTo method are equal. Less than 0 means first string is smaller in terms of Unicode, and greater than 0 means first string is greater in terms of Unicode value. Okay, let's see bubble sort dry run of the same elements, same array. To just understand how optimized bubble sort algorithm can be used. Now, in the first table, that is outer loop iteration 1, that is J0 to 4. Now, index vertically also, horizontally also mentioning the inner loop index, that is kth index. First time 0 and 1 elements are compared, then 1 and 2. When index is 2, 2 and 3 are compared. When index is 3, 3 and 4 are compared. When index is 4, 4 and 5 elements are compared. Now, Aman Zoya compared, no swap. Zoya Bhuvan, Zoya is greater than Bhuvan, so swap. Again, after swapping in the second index, Zoya came, so Zoya Arti gets compared, swapped. Zoya Siddharth gets compared, no swap. Siddharth and Bala, swap is there. After the first iteration, the array is Aman, Bhuvan, Arti, Zoya, Bala, Siddharth. Siddharth is already sorted, bubbled up. In the second iteration of outer loop, that is J is 1, again the kth loop is forced to start from 0 because it is a nested loop. Now Aman Bhuvan, no swap. Bhuvan Arti, swap. Bhuvan Zoya, no swap. Zoya Bala, swap is there. Zoya Siddharth, no swap. But in the second phase or pass, second iteration of outer loop, already 2 elements are sorted, last and last but 1. In the first iteration of outer loop, last element is sorted. In the second iteration, last and last but 1 sorted. For the third iteration, the array is Aman, Arti, Bhuvan, Bala, Zoya, Siddhartha already sorted. Now Aman, Arti compared, Arti, Aman, swap is there, and Aman, Bhuvan, no swap. Bhuvan, Bala, swap. Bhuvan, Joya, no swap, Joya, Siddharth, no swap. But if you see the kth index, third iteration, the entire array is sorted. This is depending on the input size and input order, but we understand one definite thing, that is array is being sorted at each iteration of outer for loop. First iteration, that is 0th index, last element is sorted. Then next iteration, last two elements are sorted. Third, definitely last three. According to this input, the array is sorted fully. In the second, j is 2, that is third iteration of the outer for loop. That means outer loop iteration j is 3. All iterations of kth loop are wasted. No swap required. Outer loop iteration j is 4. All iterations of kth loop will be executed, but no swap required. This calls for optimization of bubble sort algorithm. In optimized bubble sort algorithm, the program has only one change, that is k equals to 0, k less than n minus 1. Instead of that, n minus j minus 1. Let's see in the table, n is 6 because we have 6 elements. And j less than n minus 1, that is outer loop condition. 6 minus 1, that is 5. J less than 5 is 4. That means our j works from 0 to 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you see the column of k loop condition, k less than n minus j minus 1. K is 6 everywhere vertically. But j is changing to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and minus 1 is a constant. So 6 minus 0 minus 1 means 5 times the loop has to work in the first iteration of outer for loop, that is 0 index. But second one, that is 1 index, 6 minus 1, 4 times only, because we know already first element, that is last element, is sorted. One element is sorted. In the third, only 3 iterations, because we know 2 are sorted. In the fourth, only 2 iterations. We know 3, last 3 are sorted. In the fourth one, only 1 iteration, because we know 4 elements are sorted. This is the change in bubble sort, optimized bubble sort algorithm. Let's see Java programs over here. In Java environment, the same programs. Here, 3 programs are there. Let's see the first program, bubble str. Okay, this is a string array, so string names initialized. But length would be integer only. Int n is equal to names.length. Both of them are instance variables. Now main method is trying to call print method, sort method. Both of them are instance, so we have created an object b1. Then array before sorting b1.print. Print is printing from 0th element to j less than n, that is 0 to 5. Names of j printed in the same line. Then sort. Then print again, because sort permanently changes the array. Okay, sort. Let's see. When we swap the elements of a string array. So string temp is a variable. Rest everything is same except this k less than n minus j minus 1, which is an optimized bubble sort algorithm, and compareTo because it is a string. Less than 0 means we are sorting in ascending order. Greater than 0 means in descending order. Okay, fine. Greater than 0 in ascending order, less than 0 in descending order. Fine. Let's execute the program, compile, main, array before sorting all these values, after sorting in ascending order like this. Correct? What if we keep a less than 0, less than sign over here? In that case, array is sorted in descending order. We already know this, just I'm executing in this video also one more time. Siddharth, Joya, some space problems are there, we have to take care of them. Now, the same program, but we want to read instead of initializing. So, names is an array, but we did not reserve any space for the array. And len also we did not initialize. But we are asking how many names you want to enter. Directly we are calling len. If user gives 5, 5 will be length, 10, 10 will be the length. And then we are reserving names, no square brackets, because it is already, the system already knows it's an array. New string len. So these many number of strings will be there in the array. Now, after reading integers or floating point numbers, the function or next double, these will not read null character, but string reads null character. So if we don't use extra sc dot next line, that means the first string will have the null character, no actual input is taken. So extra sc dot next line, which we have already discussed. And then j is 0, j less than len 5, and then j plus plus sc dot next line. 5 names are accepted if len is 5. And then the same program, print also. But in main method, we first call b1 dot read, then array before sorting print, sort the array after sorting message, and then print. So let's execute the program and see how many names you want to enter. 4. 4 strings to be entered. Even if I enter one character, it is taken in double quotes as a string. So X is the first string, R is the second string, A is the third string, B is the last string. Array before sorting X, R, A, B, but in ascending order A, B, or X. Program is working. Fine. This is very important. As a programmer, not only sorting the names, but students' grades also should be sorted. Are names, marks. Depending on the names, marks also should be sorted. Depending on the names, phone numbers should be sorted. So 2 arrays, different data type arrays are there. When user enters, they give Aman A grade, Joya B grade, Bhuvan A grade. But when we sort, Aarti comes first in ascending order. But Aarti's grade is not A, it's C. So there is a need, the programmer should sort both the arrays. Let's see, main is same, print, running a for loop with ln means go to the next line for each name, names of j, that is 0, and grades of j, Aman A, Zoya B. It prints like that. And then sort program, only 3 lines extra. String temp can store a string while swapping. Char t also should be taken in order to swap a grade character. So two variables, and then condition would be based on names only because we want to sort according to the names. But the same grade also should be there in the array. Grade array should be sorted according to the names array. So if has condition names of k compared to names of k plus 1 greater than 0 for ascending order, temp is equal to names of k. Temp is a string data type. Names of k is Aman, and t is equal to grades of k. At the same time, we are sorting the array of grades also according to the condition of names. And names of k is equal to names of k plus 1. Grades of k is equal to grades of k plus 1. Names of k plus 1 is equal to temp. Grades of k plus 1 is equal to t. So, 3 more swap statements. Not only string array, but also character array. 2 arrays are sorted. Let's see the output of this program. See, array before sorting is Aman, Zoya, Bhuvan, Aarti, Siddharth, Bala, and their respective grades. But after sorting, let's check. Aarti, C is the grade, yes. Aman, A is the grade, sorted. Bala, C is the grade. Bhuvan, A is the grade, sorted. Zoya, B is the grade. And Siddharth, B is the grade. So, 2 arrays are sorted with one sort program, but with 3 more swap statements based on the condition on names. This is about bubble sort on strings. Now let's see practice exercise. Yes, if we don't use optimized bubble sort algorithm, then the time complexity is O(n) square. Now let's see practice exercise 1. Write a program to read an array of 7 integers and sort the array using bubble sort. Simple program. Character type array, 5 elements, and sort. Initialize, here reading, here initializing. Sort the elements using bubble sort. This is about practice exercise, simple one on integers or double data type. Let's see practice exercise 2. Here, 2 arrays, 5 strings, names of students, 5 marks, subject marks as an integer array. Sort both the arrays using bubble sort. Similarly, names of students, phone numbers in another string array. Phone numbers are 10 digits. No calculation required. So declare phone numbers as a string array. 2 string arrays. But sorting is on the basis of names, and phone numbers will be according to the names. Refer chapter 7 of Essentials of Computer Applications for further understanding and practice exercises. The next video is on selection sort and one-dimensional array. Selection sort. Thank you.